friends, welcome to Ratna's Kitchen. Thank you for joining me again today. It's such a great pleasure to see you all on my channel. Today what I'm going to do is I'm going to share a very special and very interesting recipe actually. So it is usually made with a very simple ingredients. So I won't talk more about it. I want to show you what the ingredients I'm going to use and what it is made out of. So let's start the process, yes? So I'm going to quickly show you the ingredients I'm going to use today. The main ingredients I'm going to use is this baby onions. So this is going to be a curry made out of baby onions. So I'm going to show you as I go along with the cooking. I'll show you the whole process. So let's start the process. So I'm going to cook this curry, baby onion curry, in this earthen pot. You can cook in any pot, but I'd love to cook in an earthen pot. So let's start adding some oil to it. So today I'm using olive oil, but you can use any cooking oil. Bit of oil there. And to the oil I'm going to add, this is called onion seeds. In other words, we call it Kalongi. So you can get them in any Indian shops. It's a beautiful flavor comes out of this seeds. So I'm going to add this into this hot oil now. So 1 spoon of Kalongi. Adding the mustard seeds. Adding some garlic, sliced garlic. Some sliced fresh ginger as well. Let's fry it until it's nice and brown. Okay, so the garlic and the ginger has fried enough. To this I'm adding chopped red onion, 1 cupful of red onion. So we added red onion. To this I'm going to add a couple of green chillies. And let's add some salt so that the onion will saute fast. And we need to saute onion until it becomes nice and brown. So I left the onions to saute for 10 minutes. So have a look. Be nicely browned up here. So for this, what we are going to add now is 1 teaspoon of turmeric. Half a teaspoon of Cumin powder, jeera powder, 2 tablespoons of dhania powder, fresh coriander powder, 1½ teaspoon of Kashmiri red chilli powder. So let's just mix this all up nicely. I'm just frying these spices with onion for just 2 minutes, 1 to 2 minutes. To this now what I'm going to add is, got a 1 cup of tomato puree. You can add fresh cut tomatoes as well, or you can add a tomato puree. I'm going to let this cook nicely for 5 minutes with the tomatoes. I'm not going to add any water at this stage. I'm going to cover it with the lid, and I'm going to turn the flame into really low so that the water from the tomatoes are going to get it cooked nicely. And look at the color, and you know the spice, that Kalongi that I added, the flavor of the Kalongi is just unbelievable. It's so delicious smell. So I'm going to let it cook for 5 minutes with covered. So it's been 5 minutes. Let's have a look about, see how the curry is getting cooked. See, can you see the oil is seeping out? So this is when you think this is ready. It's all good. So what we are going to do is, now I'm going to add some yogurt to this. I'm adding half a cup of yogurt. The spices so far we have added is just the cumin powder and coriander powder, of course turmeric and salt and chili powder is a common ingredients that you use for all the curries. So you don't need any special ingredients for this curry. Yes, of course you might have to use Kalongi to bring a unique flavor to this dish. If you don't have Kalongi, don't worry too much about it. So I'm going to let it cook for another 5 more minutes because I want the yogurt to just totally melt down into this curry. So let's wait for another 5 minutes, and I'm going to close the lid for 5 more minutes. So let's check again. It's been 5 minutes already. Again, it's all done so nicely. So this is the time now to add our main ingredient, which are the baby onions. So let me bring the baby onions now. So I'm adding the baby onions. What I do, I'm just going to put just a slits here in the front. That's all, so that the juices of this curry is going to go into these onions nicely. And this curry is so yummy to eat with either a rice or you can have it with roti. Let's just mix this all up. And we'll let these onions cook in this sauce until the onions are cooked nicely. Before I let it cook, I'm going to add a little bit of water so that it's not going to burn. Mix it again. And let's cover and cook it for another 5 minutes. We'll come back and have a look. So it's been 5 minutes, so let's check how it is cooking up. So you can see the oil is seeped up and the onions are quite cooked. So I'm going to just, if you feel like you need to add some water while you're cooking it, sometimes it does absorb a lot of water. So you keep adding a little bit of water now and then. But this one looks okay at the moment. So I'm going to close it and I'm going to wait for another 2 to 3 minutes for it to be fully cooked. So this is the final check. All done. It looks all done very nicely. So I'm going to just plate this up now. So here it is, my friends, baby onion curry, very yummy and delicious. I hope you all enjoyed today's recipe. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe my channel. I'll be coming back with many more exciting recipes. Once again, thank you for watching Ratna's Kitchen.